JCL's Larry Spruill joins us live from Beaufort County, where voters have been busy casting their ballots. Larry?
Kevin and Jennifer, although the voter turnout has been low, people are still coming in, making their voices heard. Now, a couple of races that we are taking care of, we are paying special attention to. One of those races is the Senate races. We have some graphics with those information on there. Let's take a look at the names of the races right now. In our U.S. Senate 2014 GOP primary race, we have Det Bowers versus Lee Bright is in that race as well. We have Richard Cash, Bill Connor, Benjamin Dunn, Lindsey Graham, and Nacy Mace. They're in that race as well. Now, Lindsey Graham, he's in his third term trying to get re-election for that race, so we're taking special attention to that race as well. Also, our next race that we're looking at is our U.S. Senate 2000 GOP special primary race. There are two candidates in that race. Incumbent Tim Scott is one, and then also Randall Young is also in that race. Now, coming up, also another race that we're talking about coming up tonight at 10 o'clock is the State Secretary of Education race. We'll have that information as well. Pay close attention to WJCL.com tonight. Also, coming out tonight at 10 and 11, we'll have more election coverage also on those races as well. But for now, reporting here live in Beaufort, I'm Larry Spruill, WJCL News, working for you.
And on the Democratic side of the race, let's take a look at the candidates. Whichever Republican wins the primary with Lindsey Graham will face the winner on the Democratic side in November's general election. It'll be either Brad Hutto or Jay Stamper for U.S. Senate.
And whichever Republican wins the Tim Scott-Randall Young race will be up against the winner of the Democratic primary in the November, Sidney Moore, Joyce Dickerson, or Harry Pavelak. And, of course, we will keep you updated all throughout the night on those winners. Well, it looks like voter turnout will end up being a little bit light for that primary. Our cameras, well, they dropped in on the Buckwalter Gym in Bluffton, and that is where there are 7 precincts. One poll worker told us around midday only 4% of the registered voters cast a ballot. However, the voters we talked to said they wouldn't miss a chance to be heard.
I want good things to come to South Carolina, people to be able to live a long life and have health insurance and all the benefit they need.
It's very important for all citizens to make their views felt by casting their vote. If they don't vote, they're not going to be represented.
And you have less than an hour to cast your ballot. The polls close at 7 o'clock. And your election coverage doesn't end there. Once the polls close, of course, we're going to be making it easy for you to track those numbers. Just head over to WJCL.com to keep up with all of your South Carolina races.